Hello, welcome. So today we're going to be taking a little look at r/am I overreacting? So if that's something that you'd like to listen to with me today, then please do stick around and enjoy. And don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Thank you. Okay, so this first one was posted by Blair Waldorf saying, "Am I overreacting? This is how my boyfriend sleeps. Like a damn mummy, completely wrapped up. I'm constantly worried that he's gonna suffocate or something. He spends all night like this, sometimes even wrapping more than one blanket around his face. He says it feels nice, not to mention how terrifying it is to randomly wake up in the middle of the night and look over and see that. Am I overreacting? He says I'm being dramatic. Let's have a look then, shall we? And let's be the judge." Oh, wow. Yeah, literally like a mummy. Do you know what though? My older sister sleeps a bit like that. Crazy. If I had a blanket over my face like that, I would feel like I'm suffocating. No, thank you. Like, yeah, how does he breathe? Genuinely, I am so curious. I would be so worried that he's like gonna suffocate himself, and I would be constantly checking and like poking him. So, down in the comments, "Sorry I have to ask my mum," says, "He feels safe, don't wake the mummy." And then Afraid Face 1323 says, "Exactly. Everyone knows that even if one toe sticks out from under the blanket, the demons under the bed grab you. He's just following basic survival protocol." Honestly though, I have to have one leg out. I cannot. It gets too hot. That's my temperature regulation leg, and I need it out of the blanket. Thank you. Next post, posted by One Bunch of Bananas, says, "Am I overreacting? My boyfriend didn't even say happy birthday to me yesterday. Uh-oh. My boyfriend, 30am, didn't wish me, 31F, a happy birthday yesterday. He said nothing, so I sent him the message about the cake and nachos, and he sent that. I really don't understand this guy's mentality. He keeps saying, 'I do want to,' and then never shows. He could have walked across the street from his work for 5 minutes to see me, but he did not. Was my no pity party response too much? Should I not be upset about this situation?" Okay, let's have a look. So the OP's in yellow and the boyfriend is in grey. "Don't forget I'm making nachos and cheesecake today if you want any. I'm ashamed and embarrassed. I don't have anything for you. You shouldn't be making stuff for me on your own birthday. I'm not making it for you, I'm making it for me. I want nachos and cheesecake, but I'm inviting you to join me if you want to. I do want to. I'm so ashamed. I'm not hosting no pity party, just a nacho and cheesecake one. I'm guessing you don't have time for cheesecake." Wow! Oh my god, I've just realised what time that was. So 8:10 in the evening, and the boyfriend's obviously no-showed. Yeah, dump him. That dude does not care one iota about you. And the whole thing of like, "Oh, I'm so ashamed." No, you're not. No, you're not. If you were, you wouldn't have done it in the first place. You wouldn't have forgot. Or you would have ran out and done something about it and gone and got her something for her birthday. Gone and seen her on your break. Like, it's not hard. He's not ashamed. He's just trying to make her feel bad for him so he can get out of it, basically. So, down in the comments, the Lone Pig says, "If you dump him, you will have exactly the same amount of birthday wishes." Exactly. Honestly, it's remarkable that he made it all about him. I think your response was perfect. Happy birthday, girl. And then Alphabet Parking Lot says, "Follow your gut here. If he can't make time for a 30-second text to say happy birthday, what's going to happen when he actually has to make real sacrifices for you? Like skipping his favourite sports ball game, or God forbid, having to take you to the doctor or hospital if you're sick. Yeah, exactly. This dude does not sound very reliable at all." OP, dump his ass. Next post posted by Stop Looking at My Colon. Okay. Am I overreacting? Teacher said my daughter's report is immoral. Okay. So, my 9-year-old daughter has an assignment every year where they embody a historical figure of significance. She looks forward to this every year, and she really gets into picking her figure out and learning about them. They're supposed to pick 3 people, then the teacher chooses which of the 3 they can do. This year, my daughter chose Freddie Mercury, Prince, and Anne of Cleves. Today, the teacher messaged me saying that Freddie Mercury and Prince aren't acceptable because they weren't moral people. And Anne of Cleves isn't acceptable because she didn't make enough of an impact on the world. I mean, we still talk about her to this day, so I would hard disagree there. For reference, last year my daughter was Frida Kahlo, and the year before she was Josephine Baker. I prepared a long response about how morality is subjective, every human is complex, and not wholly moral or immoral. My family doesn't believe in judging other people's morality, and that choosing a moral person wasn't even a condition as a part of the assignment. But then my husband came home and found me seething, and he thinks I'm overreacting and that this isn't worth fighting. So, am I overreacting, or should I stand my ground? Definitely not overreacting. And I also think that this is probably religiously motivated, for sure. But we will see, because we have an update. Update, info, it is a private school, but it's not religious. Doesn't mean the teacher's not religious and using their own religious bias. The teacher is brand new and just started after Thanksgiving. We live in northern Nevada. It's a school-wide assignment, so the teacher didn't make it up. Every class does it every year. It's like a tradition. They switch it up for the grades. Like, kindergarten draws a picture of their person, whilst 8th grade does a several-page report. Update. I'm not sure why the post got locked, but thanks everyone for your support and input. There is a resolution, but it's pretty anticlimactic. I emailed the teacher back. Here's what I said. I'm sorry, but the assignment was a historical figure of significance. Morality is subjective, and if you think Anne of Cleves didn't make a big enough contribution to history, maybe hearing a report about her is just what you need. Yes, get him, OP. I love that. I'd like to ask you to reconsider and choose from the list provided. She thought about each figure long and hard, and she's very excited to share about them with her classmates. I also emailed the principal with my concerns. Here's that email. Hi, Mrs. Principal. Today, Mrs. messaged me that she didn't approve of any of my daughter's choices. Chautauqua. We're going with Chautauqua because that's what Reddit told me. For reasons that I feel are inappropriate. She said that Freddie Mercury and Prince were both not moral people. I find this problematic for several reasons. 1, it's not a teacher's responsibility to judge or encourage a student to judge a person's morality. I try hard to teach my children not to pass judgment on to people, so it bothers me that her teacher is encouraging her to do just that. 2, a person's vices aren't something that would be in a 3rd grader's assignment to begin with. She specifically told my daughter that both of them are rock stars who used drugs and had loose morals, which is actually not even true. Prince was vehemently against drug and alcohol use and was very religious. But regardless, it's wildly inappropriate to assume that daughter's report would include a section about how Freddie Mercury liked to party and his drug of choice. Please. 3, the objective of the assignment is to showcase people of influence, not morality. With daughter's last choice, Anne of Cleves, she told daughter that she wasn't well enough known. I would argue that that's a perfect reason why daughter should do a report on her, to highlight her influence. I messaged her back and asked her to reconsider because daughter was pretty disappointed when she came home. But beyond making her unhappy, I still thought I should tell you my concerns. Thank you, OP. So, the big finale, the teacher messaged me back with this. I have talked with the administration of the... How do we say it again? This is a word I've never come across before, by the way. It's not something we do over here. Chautauqua. We have decided... You're all probably pissed yourselves laughing at me, aren't you? Thinking, oh my god, how do you not know? That's not something we do over here. It's not a word we use, okay? I'm sorry. We have decided students may choose any of their choices. Please let me know which character you have decided as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm glad this is the resolution because I'm not usually one to rock the boat. And I am going to give you the rundown on what that email really means. That reply from the teacher basically means I have been reamed out by the administration for what I said. So yeah, I have been sternly told that I am not allowed to tell the kids that they cannot choose someone because of their morals. I have been told off and given a slapped wrist. Do what you want. That's what that translates to. Oh, and I also had a talk with my daughter about how sometimes teachers can be wrong and that it's okay to question the rules if we don't agree with them. Yes, exactly. We should always encourage our kids to question authority and not follow it blindly. Be respectful in your questioning. Don't be a little shit. But absolutely, we should always question and challenge authority figures if we think something is not correct or okay. We should not be teaching kids to follow blindly. That's how you end up with dictators, basically. We also talked about what loose morals means, that people who have different beliefs are not bad or good people, that drug use doesn't shape a person's entire character, and that she did nothing wrong. We also discussed possibly choosing a different person just in case. So, down in the comments, Significant Cold 8386 says, "Nah, you're not overreacting at all. That teacher is being super inconsistent here. If Frida Kahlo and Josephine Baker were fine, then suddenly Freddie and Prince are too immoral. What are we doing? LOL. I'd also push back, politely but firmly, and ask for the actual written criteria because it sounds like the teacher is just imposing their personal values instead of following the assignment." Absolutely. And then Informal Rent 2571 says, "I would also demand that the teacher explain what they specifically mean by immoral. Please explain with specifics how exactly Freddie Mercury was immoral." Okay, next post. Hold on to your hats because it's about to get wild. I've just glanced the title and I'm like, no. Okay, this one was posted by 30 White Is. Oh, that's a hilarious username. Am I overreacting for telling my dad it's disgusting that he is dating a 19-year-old? Oh, how old is your dad? How old is he? I'm scared. For context, my dad is divorced and I live with my mum. My dad is 51 years old. Ew! That is disgusting. Has started dating a 19-year-old. That is a 32-year-old age gap. Thank you for doing the maths for me, OP. It is early in the morning and I'm very grateful. I'm honestly disgusted by this and want him to end things with her. It just looks like a massive predatory midlife crisis. I know it's none of my business, but I still can't accept this. It just feels wrong. Am I overreacting? I mean, when it comes to a 51-year-old dating a 19-year-old, I don't think it matters if it's your business or not. You gotta call that shit out. Let's call a spade a spade. That's just a loophole to pedophilia at that point, in my opinion. It really is disgusting. Okay. Let's read the messages, shall we? OP is in blue and the disgusting pervert is in grey. Hi, can we talk about your girlfriend? I'm really struggling with the fact that she's 19. I knew you'd be like this. She is an adult. We get along great. I'm happy. You don't let me be happy for once. She's 19. You are literally 51. You don't see how weird it is that your girlfriend is closer to my age than yours? It's embarrassing and honestly super creepy. It's not creepy. We have a connection and she's more mature than most people her age. I'm not doing anything illegal, so I don't see the problem. The problem is that you're dating someone who graduated high school last year. It's predatory. Don't think I can come over if she's there. I can't look at you in the same way right now. Honestly, if I found out my dad was dating someone who was 19, I don't think I could have anything to do with him. It's just disgusting. Absolutely foul.
Fine, if you want to judge your own father and push me away over someone I care about, that's on you. You're overreacting and being disrespectful. My dating life is none of your business anyways.
I think my own father being a disgusting creep is definitely my business. You're really okay with dating a teenager?
I'm tired of this attitude. I've spent my whole life taking care of everyone else, and now that I finally find someone who makes me young and happy, and you want to ruin it.
It's selfish who makes me young and happy. My love, you're 51 and you are never gonna get any younger. And then something cut off and the OP says something about high school drama. I'm guessing basically saying like, how do you have anything in common with someone who has probably got these things going on? I'm going to assume, but I don't know.
You're being incredibly immature. Girlfriend is actually more supportive than me, than my own kid right now. She doesn't judge me. Maybe you could learn something from her.
Yeah, it's probably because you groomed her, mate.
Why can't you just drop it?
Drop it? You're in a completely different stage of life. It's like you're dating a version of me. It makes me feel unsafe and weirded out by you.
That is a disgusting thing to say. You're just jealous because I'm giving her attention and not catering to your drama. She actually listens to me. She doesn't have all this bitterness that you do.
She's 19. She hasn't even lived yet. You're supposed to be a parent, not a creep prowling for girls who don't know any better.
If you're going to call me a predator in my own house, then stay away until you can apologize to girlfriend and treat her like the lady of the house.
I'm sorry.
Don't text me. I'm choosing my happiness this time.
You have lost your fucking mind. Have fun being the oldest guy at frat parties. Oh, don't. That is such a disturbing image. Like, don't get me wrong. I know, like, if there's anybody listening right now who's 19 and I've just say she's a kid, they're probably going to be like, I'm not a kid. When I look back and I think about where my brain was at when I was 19, I personally, in my opinion, think 19, you're still a child. You're an older version of a child. You know a bit more, but you are still a child and very vulnerable to grooming, being put in unsavory situations and just going along with things. You're more easily manipulated. You see the world through rose-tinted goggles. You're 19. You're finally able to do things like drive. I mean, I never did, but you could. And, move out if you want to. You can go to college and start hanging out with friends. In the UK, you can drink. At 18, you can drink. And so, you feel more adult, you feel older. But now, as a 34-year-old looking back, and this isn't meant to be in any way, shape, or form patronizing, because I believe this is the way for us all, by the way. And science backs that up. Our brains do not fully mature until mid-20s. Blokes probably along after that, to be honest. I saw a study the other day that was saying that a lot of men's brains don't fully mature until they're 40. So, sorry guys! All the guys listening to this now like, excuse me, what? But I would absolutely agree. I don't think I was, making the best decisions at that age. And I was certainly quite immature in some ways. Yes, I had to hold down a job and I had to do this, that, and the third, but I still made some really stupid decisions too. Anyway, down in the comments, Immediate Dog 3346 says, treat her like the lady of the house. Not overreacting, OP. And then a picture of a cat in a top hat and a mustache saying, Jenkins, fetch me my bathing toaster. Love that. But yes, please. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to leave it for the day. If you made it all the way to the end with me, then I appreciate you very, very much. If you give a little like, subscribe, notifications on, that is your initiation into the Coven of Void. Welcome. Don't forget to leave a comment for Big Al. We must please Big Al. Whatever it is you're doing for the day, I hope you have a really good rest of the day. Goodbye.